Hello friends, how are you? Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes and I'm going to post my shopping link right here in the comments. And then everything that I'm gonna use is gonna be available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it there. And now I'm gonna wait just a few minutes and then we're gonna start. So when you pop on, let me know where you're watching from, say hello. And yeah. Okay, so this iPad will cooperate. I'm going to share this to my other pages. I have one called Raya Coleman, and that's just kind of like my normal Facebook page. And then I have one called Beauty by Raya Hope. So I'm going to share this to my Facebook page. But when you hop on, let me know. Say hello. And then also you want to make sure that you comment something, because as soon as I get off here, Facebook will alert you when I comment back. It'll basically just say like, Raya commented on her live video, and that way you'll know that that's the product list. So if you guys want the full product list, definitely make sure that you comment. Okay, we're ready. Hello, hi guys, how are we? So today's plan, I did my makeup not live like 3 days ago. It's so funny how this happens. I did my makeup not live like 3 or 4 days ago, and I have never gotten so many DMs asking about an eye look. I think it was mostly the Instagram filter that I used, because it made me like really bronzy. I love that filter. It's like called Bahamas or something like that. But I was going to recreate the look anyway for you guys, because you guys, a lot of people messaged me asking to see it. So it's very simple. It's pretty much my normal routine that I do, but I figured I'll do it live. I did record it and I'll have that edited and I'll have that up for you, but I know a lot of people like to hear the explanation along with the tutorial. So I figured I'll do both ways, right? California, nice, me too. Okay, so full coverage, of course, because I love full coverage. We did the stick foundations yesterday for our contour, our highlight, our everything, and it turned out so beautiful. So today we're going to do a liquid touch foundation. Thank you. I'll have my full outfit linked over on my Instagram story, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm going to post my link right here. Insta. So you can follow me on Instagram. If you click that, it'll take you to Instagram, and my name there is Raya Hope. You can also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by searching Raya Hope. You can follow me on Pinterest if you want to see more hair and makeup and fashion posts. I've also been uploading tutorials there as well. So surprise, you search Raya Hope. Where else can you find me? And then of course Facebook. Hello, Colorado, nice. So I hope you guys are all having a good Monday. We cleaned our makeup brushes yesterday. Hey! So today's coverage should look fabulous. So I'm going to use about 4 drops of my Liquid Touch foundation in the shade Lace. And we're just going to go straight in with this. On my skin already, I have on my setting spray and my primer. What's that called? But you guys, look how beautiful that covers. Oh, isn't this such good coverage? Like I said, I've been doing this routine, this makeup look, this coverage for 4 years now, and it never ceases to amaze me. And usually when your brushes are clean, your makeup doesn't go on as full coverage. I kind of prefer a little bit messy brush. Maybe gross, but YOLO. Thank you, Patricia. Bought the Zote bar, yay! Yep, $1. I think mine's like 89 cents at my Walmart. I picked up another one yesterday. But I love those Zote bars, they're so good. Detroit, nice. I got you live again, woohoo! It's a good day, Janelle. Hello, good morning. If you guys have any makeup questions, holler them out. I felt like today, I don't know, I get in these like certain moods where I either get like very teachy, very preachy, or I get very like, I just want to like hang out with you guys. And today is like one of those hangout days. I just want to hang out with my friends. I know, isn't this coverage so good? So I'm going in with another like 3 dots, and I'm just going to disperse this pretty much, and then I'm going to go over it with my blending buds. And the reason that I'm not going to like really blend it, I'm not going to worry that it's not blended in perfectly, because I want to use my blending buds. So I'm just kind of like very lightly dispersing it, and then always blend down the neck. Whoop, got it on my earring. Your new earrings, yeah. Casey Chic Designs, baby. What shade foundation? I'm wearing the shade Lace in the Liquid Touch Foundation by Unique. And everything that I'm using, the brush, the foundation, the blending buds I'm about to use right now, these are all available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Tossing things over. How to clean your makeup brushes. I have a tutorial saved on that actually on my on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. If you search Rayahope, I have a tutorial on how to do it. I use a laundry detergent bar called Zote. Zote. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it at Walmart. It's super inexpensive. It's like less than $1 or around $1. And yeah, that's how I clean them. I clean them kind of like a washboard. It's my first time on your live. Awesome, welcome. If it's anyone else's first time, go ahead and let me know you're watching. Let me know you're a newbie so I can welcome you. Love your lives and hanging out with you. Oh, I love hanging out with you guys too. Why do you put the setting spray on with your primer? So I always do a setting spray, primer, setting spray. I'm going to go with just a little bit more just because I'm feeling it. Because the setting spray is going to begin to set your skin. So I like that the setting spray just applies like a thin, very fine, light layer over my skin to help kind of contain any extra oils or extra dryness. Or just humidity, sweat, you name it. And then the primer, the one that I prefer and I recommend for everybody is this mattifying face primer right here. The mattifying face primer blurs your pores, blurs your imperfections, and gives your foundation an even, not a hard surface, but like an even like layer to sit on top of. So your foundation is actually going to look even more full coverage than it maybe is without primer. It also is going to, like I said, blur your pores, your imperfections and little fine lines. And then I set my setting spray again over the primer to set the primer, if that makes sense. So setting spray, primer, setting spray. Hi Kayla, welcome. Thank you for being here. What do you think makes Unique foundation different and better than other foundations? That's a good question. I feel like I'm not saying like Unique is better than anything else. Everyone's skin is different, and maybe Unique's makeup doesn't work for you. It's totally fine. That's why there's a million makeup brands. I feel like the one reason that I love Unique and that I'm like super passionate about it, one, my skin loves it and it looks flawless. It lasts for a really long time. But the other main reason, and the reason that I started buying Unique in the first place, is because it supports women. It supports people like me who are staying at home, providing for their kids. When I first started purchasing, I was buying from who is now my sponsor, and I was just watching her excel in her small business, and I don't know, there's just nothing like women rooting on women. You know what I mean? Especially in today's society where it's just I feel like our world is just so negative and so nasty. And if you have a chance to be supportive, why not? You know? You're buying it online just the same that you'd be buying it online at Sephora or Walmart or Target or whatever. But instead of that money going to some CEO who lives in freaking the Bahamas, you're helping change a mom's life or a woman's life. So kind of a backwards answer to your question. I hope that answered it. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer. That's what I'm doing right now. This is the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and I love this concealer. I really do like the stick foundation for the concealer as well because it's really light, but if you have like a really difficult spot to cover or a very angry blemish like me, this concealer is really amazing for hiding everything. It's super opaque, meaning you can't see through it. I love bringing it up onto my eyelids to give my just my whole face a very even surface for my foundation, my eyeshadow, everything. So that was my full coverage. So that is the Liquid Touch Foundation in the shade Lace, and then that was the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. So those are the two things that I have on my skin right now. Isn't that amazing? It's super full, amazing, light. Doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, but I feel like a porcelain doll. Like I feel like everything is hidden. I feel like I'm very even with my chest, my neck, everything. It's such good coverage. Even if I have a blemish. Bye-bye. So I love, 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 love that Liquid Touch foundation. And you guys can get it on sale, actually, in this month's Kudos. Kudos on my website. If you go to rayahopebeauty.com, it'll take you right there. And what the Kudos is it's basically just like the monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month you get your choice of foundation, your choice of facial brush, and your choice of primer or setting product. Can you use the liquid foundation to stick for highlight? Absolutely, Lisa. Yes. And that's another thing I love about our line. It's all designed to go hand in hand with one another. So you can absolutely use the stick foundation with the liquid, the BB floss with the stick. It all goes together. So now I'm going to take my Touchable Hold translucent setting powder and I'm going to set my under eye and just wherever I use that concealer or wherever I get really oily. So this product is really, really great for minimizing pores, bumping up the coverage, giving you that matte full coverage look, especially holding a blemish in place. It can be a little bit drying, so if you do already have dry skin or you are prone to, I know some people are like, oh, I have normal skin, but when I put makeup on, I have dry skin. Totally normal. Everyone, again, is different. So I say give it a shot, try it different ways to apply it. The technique that I just use is called baking. I took the cap off of mine. It usually comes with a mesh plate, and I used it with a dry beauty blender. This one's by Real Techniques. I like it because it's flat. And then I spritzed it with my setting spray to get it to cling onto the setting powder really well, but apply it very like softly. So now I'm going to take my fan brush and we're just going to fan away any of this product that's left over, because I don't want like a ton of product on there. I just want it to absorb any oils or any humidity or sweat or anything like that. So just fan it away. Fan it away, fan it away. Powder for older women, not so great as it shows fine lines. So yes, Kathy, as I said, you can kind of play around with it and see what your skin likes the best. I mean, I know a lot of older women who do have fine lines who love the setting powder. So to each their own. That's why I always say above the board, like always try different ways. So for me, I love baking, but like when I do my mom's makeup, I'll take a brush kind of similar to this and I will tap it in, just put it away. I tap it into the mesh plating and then I will tap it onto her concealer or on her areas where she gets oily or shiny. So there's multiple ways to use a product. So just always make sure you message me if you have any questions or you're unsure how to use a product. You can always shoot me a message and we can kind of troubleshoot it together. Aloha. Are you doing a green look today? No, I'm not. Had to take a phone call. Did you use anything other than the foundation to cover the blemish? I used the foundation and then I used my concealer. So that's what I have on my skin right now, and then I put on my setting powder. We only have a few days left until May. I know, isn't that crazy? Now I'm retired, I get to catch more. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you're here. What kind of makeup did you wear before Unique? Just curious. I actually didn't wear that much makeup before Unique. I wore, gosh, what did I wear? I wore Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, liquid foundation. And then I would set it with, gosh, what would I set it with? I don't even remember the powder. It was like L'Oreal or Maybelline or something like that, I have no idea what I was doing. I honestly had no idea. I was just kind of like winging it. My makeup looked like a hot mess. Ugh, it barely matched. I look at pictures and I'm like, good Lord, I went out like that. And then I just did like mascara and sometimes blush. Again, my mom was a tomboy growing up. I was a tomboy growing up, so I didn't really know any better. And I remember my sister-in-law, she's like 10 years younger than me. She loves makeup and she would come in to our family dinners and things like that. And she was always so flawless, like a porcelain doll. And I remember always looking at her skin like, oh, you look so pretty. I want to be able to do that. And I grabbed like the makeup that she was using and it was like so hard to blend out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can never do what she's doing. It looks so, like, this is so hard. Who has the time? And it wasn't until that I came across this girl doing her makeup on Facebook and she was using the Liquid Touch and it blended out so nicely on the video. And I was like, I think I could do that. So I tried it. I grabbed the foundation. I watched the tutorial back multiple times. And I just did my makeup along with her and then it started to look more like hers. It started to look more flawless. I started to add little things in here and there, change a technique or two, and then here we are. So if I could learn, you can learn. I didn't start playing around with makeup until I was 26. I'm 31 now. Scared to use because I'm 63 and afraid it will set on my creases. Debbie, you can always return it for your money back. Younique has a love it guarantee, so you could always return it. But you just message me and I'll help you pick out a regimen for you. Sorry, that was the Mineral Touch pressed powder, and I just set the rest of my face. So pressed powder, and again, message me if you don't know your color. And I just use a big kabuki brush to just even out the coverage all over and making it look really soft. Yes, message me. Our taffeta pressed powder, and it's out of stock. Satin. So satin could be your summer color, Amy, if you get a little bit darker, but you could use the shade Poplin in the other pressed powder. That one, Poplin and taffeta are like the same color. What shade's down from taffeta? It seems a little orange on me. You could go down to the shade Camlet. Would work. Okay, so now for contour, I'm going to use my pressed powder in the shade Chenille with my tapered blusher brush, and especially when my brushes are freshly cleaned, I always kind of tap it in, swirl in the cap really well to separate that pigment, and then you can even tap it off on your wrist. For contouring, you're going to go from the top of the ear, work to the corner of the mouth, and you're just going to swipe back and forth like this. Swipe, 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 and then turn, and then you're going to smooth this out. So this is a really great product for contouring because it is a pressed powder. It's meant to blend. So if you've ever had a hard time before using a bronzer and you're like, oh, it looks so intense, it looks so bold, it looks so dark on me, try grabbing a pressed powder in a few shades darker than your skin tone and give it a whirl. It really is simple and it's gorgeous because it's matte. There's no shimmer to it whatsoever. Like I said, it's made to blend. And you are going to want the tapered blusher brush. This brush, you guys, is like key. It's going to get you that really flawless contour. All right, so for the forehead, I just follow my hairline. So I kind of go in the temples and then I bring it back down like this. Just like so. I'm 55 and I love this makeup. I message Rhea all concerns. Thanks, Kelly. I used it the other day as my bronzer and I loved it. Yay! I use Lace Liquid Touch. What would be my summer shade? Eyelet would be your summer shade, Abigail. I love how you do your makeup. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I love a good bold contour. So we are going to just add on top. So see how I kind of go. So this is very subtle, very bold. So you can really take it up a notch if you're wanting to. So over here, just gonna add a little bit more. So see how I kind of go this way and then I turn my brush and then I swirl like this, just like so. Okay. Add a little bit on my forehead. I love that good bronzy look. And then for my nose, I'm gonna do my nose like this. Just down, underneath. I always contour my bottom lip to give it that more pouty expression. And then whatever's left over, I'm going to take around my jawline and then down onto my chest. You're right about the brush. Yeah, it really does make a big difference, right? It's crazy. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to take the shade Sisterly and I'm going to take my blusher brush. And this is my favorite blush. I feel like a broken record every time I use it because I love it so, so much. It is the most gorgeous, subtle, soft, pinky, glowy everything. It's so good. Look at that. Oh, so good. So you're just going to smile and tap this onto the apple of the cheek, working up into the hairline, just like so. Pop, pop, pop. And this is going to give you that really pretty, flush, rosy glow. Yeah, the brush really does make a big difference. Okay, so before I move on, I'm actually going to take my pressed powder and I'm going to take a tapered brush like this. You can pick, this one's by Stilazzi, but I think I have one by MAC and I have one by e.l.f. too. They're all like the same. So just like a tapered brush like this. All the same. And I'm going to take this into my pressed powder and I'm going to clean up my contour. I did this the other day with my cream and I actually really liked seeing it a little sharper down here. So this is an easy trick for you if you went too low or too high on your contour, or if you have blonde hair like I do, or did, it will soften up that area. Or if you went too close to your nose, whatever. that's a little trick for you. Tips and tricks. Doing my makeup now. Awesome. I just used to fill my cheeks and my eyes. Beautiful. What is the brush called? So this was the blusher brush. This one that I just used for that is it's by Morphe. It's a Morphe 438. Morphe 438 is what I just used to do that. My natural hair color, you're looking at it. Okay, so for brows, gonna comb through these crazy looking brows. Do you have natural lips or fillers? I get fillers like once a year. So it's like filler on filler on filler over the last few years. I had like no upper lip. None whatsoever. Okay, so for highlight, we're going to do the Touchable Luminizer in the shade Lustrous in the cream to powder first. And I love beginning with this. I love a good bold highlight. This is going to really make your cheekbones pop. If you are being photographed anytime soon for any reason, this is really, really stunning in photos. It just really gives you this perfect, dewy, glowy finish. And you want to use your finger for the cream. This is the cream to powder, because the warmth from your hand is going to melt that product into your skin and make it look really blended. Now we're going to take the Touchable Luminizer, same product, in the shade Pearly, and we're going to grab it on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dab this on the tip and bridge of my nose, and then right over top of that highlight to just up the ante on it. It's just going to make it a little more pigmented. What's comparable to shade Lace in the liquid? Is that what you're asking? Using the Mineral Touch Press Powder or the Unique. So I'm using the Mineral Touch, but both are really great. If you're wanting the shade that's similar to Taffeta, it's the shade Poplin in the Unique one. I don't know what our state is doing. I'm not a huge fan of our governor, so I don't really know what his plan is, what his high horse is, what high horse he plans to be on that day. What shade of the house do you need to be on for makeup to look good? That's a good question. So my office is facing, shoot, hold on, don't make fun of me. Never eat shredded wheat. So east, never. So I'm facing like northwest right now, northwest. And then my last office, aka my dining room, I was facing the same direction. So I always think this is the best lighting because the sun goes up and over this way instead of this way. So at some points during the day, you're going to have the sun facing you directly, which makes your skin blown out. It'll make you look lighter than you are. And then the sun is behind you. It's going to make you look darker than you are because it's going to create shadows back here. And then if the sun is above you, then it's going to create shadows this way, which will still give a different illusion of what your actual skin tone is. So northwest is the best facing. So basically you want the sun to go up and over you rather than this way. That goes for taking pictures, taking videos, all the things, even if like family photos, things like that. Receive my code has got the taper. Yay, I'm so excited. Where are you? I'm in San Diego. Houston in the house. Can you describe Pearly? Is it rose gold or bronze or something different? Pearly is, let's see. Let me show you a comparison. That's Pearly. Here's Lustrous. Okay, so this is the one I typically always use, and then this is Pearly. So you're going to see how similar they are. So Lustrous is in my right hand or your left if you're watching on the screen. So this one is like more bronzy, and then Pearly, as you see, it's like more rosy. So super, super similar. Oh, thanks, Julie. Okay, so now for, where were we? Brows. We're going to do our eyebrows. Thank you. I know it's getting so long. Okay, so I'm going to take my brow pencil in the shade Medium right now, which the shade Blonde is still in stock. And if you are needing a good brow product, the Brow Obsession palette is still in stock as well. If you're not sure what color to get in the brow product, just message me and I can assist you with color matching you for eyebrows. If you are going to grab the eyebrow palette, make sure you grab the Brow Obsession brush. You're definitely going to want that brush to complete your eyebrows, but I'm just going to fly through this really fast. I've gotten into more detail in my past lives over how to fill in your eyebrows, but I love our brow products. They make doing it so fast and so easy. Hello, San Antonio, Newfoundland. Thank you. I have luscious, and I was expecting more of a color like pearly. Oh, interesting. Okay. The blush was the color Sisterly that we used today. So the lighting problem, I just ordered one today. Yes, absolutely, Charlene. The fancy mirrors are incredible. They're so good. They're like the brightest light you will possibly find in a makeup mirror. Which, if you guys are needing a really good makeup mirror, this company is called Fancy. It's one I always use. It's one I have in my office. It's called the Gala. Oh, it's so good. And then I have one in my bathroom. I think that one's called the Vera, which I love their makeup mirrors. They're so good. They swivel, they turn, they have magnification. They're the best. Brow palette, and I can't wait to play. Yes, the brow palette's so good. And it's still in stock too. Alright, so we're just going to, my brows are like such a hot mess right now. Anybody else? I like try to pluck them like, ow, ow, ow. Kind of fancy, yay, you're gonna love it. I love the fancy mirrors. But if you guys need the mirror, just message me, I'll give you my link. Want to try the brow stencils? Ooh, yes, I would grab them fast because I heard that they're really close to selling out. Okay, so I threw my brows really fast, and now I'm going to do my eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which this is my favorite eyeliner. It actually stays where you put it. Doesn't smudge or tear up or whatever, and it's super creamy, and it's only 15 bucks, and it lasts forever. So I just like to put it on my waterline, top and bottom, just to make my lashes look even thicker. Like that. Hello from England. Thank you. You're so sweet. Delivered tomorrow. Yay! Use Flawless for eyebrows. That's a good idea. So this is the brow palette that I was talking about. So when you get it, you get 2 powders, 2 highlights, and then the pomade, the wax for your brows. So tons of options with that. All right, so for today's eye look, I'm going to do what I did the other day that you guys were really loving. So I'm going to take my pressed powder in the shade Chenille, and I'm going to dust this in the crease of my eye and the brow bone, just this whole area, just to kind of give it more of an orangey kind of vibe. And when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always keep in mind this little saying. You guys probably already know it. It's the rainbow zigzag. So thinking that really helps to kind of blend out your eyeshadow. And then I always kind of swirl in this outside corner to just create a little bit more depth, and then take it through the eye just like that. And I always do my transition color before I do my lid color, because it really helps to make everything look super blended and very soft before we go in. Aw, thank you, Linda. This like just a unique has customer service email. Yes, exactly. So we used to have a customer service phone call or phone number, but with COVID, we don't really have the staff to run the phones, if I've heard. So we do have the amazing customer service email on the website, but you can always message me if you guys need help finding it. All right, so now for our eyes, we're going to use the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. If you guys have hooded eyes, fine lines and wrinkles on your eyeshadow never looks good on you, in your opinion, if you can never make your eyes pop or look larger, this color right here is what you want. Now I'm taking the cream brush and we're just going to blend this out. This again is called Reverent in the Splurge Cream Shadow, and we are just using this on the lid of our eye. It's extremely easy to blend out. It's smudge proof, it's crease proof, it's all day proof. This is honestly, if I could choose one eye look to wear forever, this would be it. I would probably use the shade Gingerly though in the crease if I had to choose. But I would do Gingerly in the crease, and then I would do the shade Reverent. And Gingerly is in the pressed eyeshadows, if you're not familiar with that color. And then Reverent, cream shadow, I'm sorry, liquid shadow, not cream, on the lid. Just like that, and blend it out. Just like so. And that's so pretty. And then you can really up the ante on it and make it look a little bit more pigmented by doing one more coat on top. So I'm just going to do that. One more coat. Cream brush. And I'm like kind of tapping. So the first time I'll kind of like swipe it around to blend it out. Oh, thank you.
Who's the best husband?
You are. Hey, you want to come say hi to everyone? They asked about you the other day.
Oh, they did?
Your fans.
Who's on that? I know.
I don't know. Say
Hi,
hello.
Hi, girls. She teaching you well?
Oh, yeah. Ryan used to be in my videos like every day because I used to do my makeup in the living room. So if you've been around for a while, you probably are like, Ryan! But he used to always be walking around. If you're new here, this office was not always a thing. You guys remember that? The good living room days? Do you guys remember when my kids were so little when I started doing this? I would put them in high chairs on either side of me. Do my makeup and I'd like feed them. Oh man, time flies. Isn't that crazy? Has anyone been around for that long? Comment below. How long have you guys been following? I've been doing this for 4.5 years now. So who's been here this whole time? I want to know. I think that's kind of a fun question. Okay, so that was Reverent all over the eye. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, it makes your eyes like pop, doesn't it? It really draws the attention. It's so pretty. So Reverent is that color. Okay, so now for my under eye, you guys probably all know this if you've been around for that long. I don't like wearing mascara on the bottom. I don't know why, just not a big fan. So I like to take my liner shader brush, and I like to take the liner side, and then I'm going to take this color right here in the brow palette, which is just the dark color. And I like to line my under eye with this product. Just like this. And this almost gives the illusion that I'm wearing mascara on the bottom. See that? I'm following you for 2 years. Awesome. 2.5 years, 1 year, 2 years. Awesome. Can anyone beat 2.5 years? That's a long time. 2.5 years to be listening to my voice? Ooh. New viewer. Awesome. Welcome, Lola. Ooh, Gingerly and Reverent, my fave. Yeah, Mom, we know. 31 years. 3 years. Awesome, Amanda. Few months. Awesome. 1.5 years. Remember the kitchen, the old bathroom. Oh, my goodness, the bathroom. Good Lord, that bathroom is nar. Amazing dining room lives, witness to the kids. You want to say hi, Ricey? Hi. There's Ricey. She got big. Hi Ryan, 1.5 years. Do you ever use the shader side? I do. The shader side is really great for doing eyeshadow on the lid. Or you could also use the shader side for blending out this. So if you wanted it to be much more smokier, you could take this and really kind of massage underneath. 4 years, Susan? Oh, that's so cool. 4 years, Nicole. 3 years, yeah, Mom, you don't get to play. And you should say 32 years, or 31 years, not 4 years. You're funny. I've been watching you for 1.5 years. I haven't started using Unique about 6 months ago. Yay, I'm so excited, Kristen. Awesome. Ooh, welcome. New viewer, and you're my sponsor. Yay, Jade. For about 2 years. 2 years, can't remember. Yep. Time flies, right? Who knew? Okay, so eyes are pretty much done. I always like to set my makeup before I continue. So I'm going to take my setting spray. And we're really going to set our makeup very well because it's so important. If you are experiencing transferring, or if your makeup just doesn't look right, or if it looks like it's sitting on your skin, it doesn't look like it's being blended into your skin very well. Like tongue-tied. The setting spray is so important. It really takes away the makeup-y look, the powdery look. It really makes everything look blended very well. And it also prevents transferring onto your phone, onto your children, onto furniture, onto everything. So it helps everything to stay in a place. So the setting spray is probably my most used product in my entire makeup routine. Because like I said, I use it before my primer, after my primer, on my blending bud to do my setting powder, and then after my makeup. And my setting spray, this guy will last me probably around 5 months. So it does last a really long time. You do want to make sure you shake up the bottle. Welcome, Crystal. So happy to have you. My eyes water a lot. What can you do to keep my eyeliner in place? So I would make sure that you set your makeup really well beforehand. Also, when you are doing your eyeliner, try not to get too close to your eye. Maybe do the waterline underneath rather than on top. Would be a good idea. Good thing to try. Ciao. Okay, so now we're gonna do our mascara and our lips. So first thing with our eyes, I'm gonna do the Lash Primer, which you guys, this won a bunch of awards recently, which is so cool. It won awards for being the best eye primer. And usually those types of awards go to like L'Oreal or Maybelline or MAC or whatever. And the fact that it went to a direct sales company, we were like, holy cannoli, that's so cool. But anyway, so Lash Primer is really amazing because not only does it extend your lashes, also gives them even more fullness to them, but it also hydrates them and helps them to curl. So it really does a lot. So some tricks with Lash Primer is make sure you apply it from the base of the lash all the way up like that. And then you want to wait just like a few seconds, minutes, whatever, for it to get tacky. You don't want to go like straight in, but you want it to go, just wait a few seconds. All the eyeliners will be retiring except for the shade Perfect and Proper. So the black and the brown pretty much. Which I don't really know that many people that use the other ones besides Prim. So, and Pristine I guess was a good one, but I noticed it used mascara one upside down. Is there a trick? So the Lash Primer has like a curve to it, and I want that curve to sit on my curved lashes, so it goes up. And then the 4D mascara is just round. So I know a lot of people that twist while they apply it. I know a lot of people that place and wiggle as they go up. So it's all kind of personal preference how you like to apply mascara. I don't think there's any wrong way or best way to do it. If anything, I think a combination of all the ways is the best. So if you can remember or to give it a try, base of the lash all the way up. So I kind of go first with a swiping motion, and then I kind of work in quadrants. So I'll apply it on the inner corner, the middle, the outer corner, and then the back side. And then for the rest, I'll maybe try to like turn my wand like this. Do all the things. Maybe go and wiggle. And you can apply as many coats of this as you want, which I love that it's completely buildable. So I usually think 2 coats is perfect. Okay, so now that we have our mascara on, oh, isn't that so good? I love this mascara. Now we're gonna do a really simple lip look. Both products are only $15. So first one is the lip liner in the shade Prudent. We're gonna line our lips and completely fill them in. This is my favorite color. It glides on, smudge proof. And then we're gonna fill in. And if you're not like a huge lipstick girl, this is actually a really perfect lip look for you. Because it's not too bold, it's not too intense. It's not going to draw the attention of everyone around you. Another thing I do with my lip liner when I'm filling it in, I kind of turn it to utilize like all of it. Okay, so once we've fully lined in our lips, and that's such a pretty color all by itself, then I'm going to take the lip gloss in the shade Loveable, which is this really light, almost like what's the word I want to use? It's like really light. It's really light, guys. The shade Loveable. And we're going to top that. Going for more. Iridescent? Is that the word I want to use? I'm still thinking. And I love our lip glosses. I'm kind of sad that they're retiring. But I love our lip glosses because they're not sticky. They have no scent. And they're really, really pigmented. And that's it. Isn't that pretty? It's very soft. It's kind of like a, yeah, baby pink. Sheer, thank you. Ooh, good word, sheer. Bubblegum pink, yep. Nurse here. That wears a mask my entire shift. Haven't done my lips in weeks. Oh yeah, I'm right. There's no real reason to. Yes, isn't that pretty? Very, very soft, very pretty. I love it. Pale, yes, good word. I love this. Love this word game we're playing. Yes, so Prudent lip liner. I filled it in and filled it all, or I'm sorry, I lined it and then filled it all in, and then we did the Loveable lip gloss on top. Thank you. And then the gloss. Yes, so Prudent lip liner and then the lip gloss in Loveable on top. That's it. So they are so good, but they have been around for 4 years, so I think they want to reformulate them to, with all the things that they're retiring, they're most likely, I haven't heard anything, but this is my speculation, that they're going to be bringing back like a lot of what they're retiring, just in better formulas, better colors, more on-trend colors, more on-trend ingredients. So, I mean, it's things that have like, just like the medical field, like there's always new technology out there. Same thing with makeup. So it's time to just revamp it. So that's what we're doing with our line. So I'm excited. So the next new product comes out in I think June, but we're releasing 15 new products within the next like year and a half. I'm really excited. Where did you get your necklace? I'll give you guys full outfit details over on my Instagram story. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and we can do it there. On my eyes, I'm wearing the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. I know, right? Neutral is my jam too. So lips are Prudent lip liner, Loveable lip gloss. Eyes are chenille pressed powder, which is what we use for our contour. And the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. It's so good. So everything I just used is available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Message me if you guys need to be color matched or if you need any recommendations or anything. So I will see you guys over on Instagram for the rest of the day, and I will actually be back here on Facebook around 1 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is. Might be close to 1. I'll be back here on Facebook around 1-ish to do a try-on haul with some fashion pieces. So if you want to catch that, I will see you guys back here on Facebook around 1. Bye, guys.